Hello and welcome back to Witcombe. Right, here we are in a beautiful July morning, although we do have some rain on the way, 5 hours away in fact, which means we should be able to get a harvest done, but we have to check the moisture. Now, if it is too low, or too high, or whatever, we will wait. We do have a couple of months for the harvesting. We don't have to harvest the second it's ready either. 7.72, that will be too low. Poppy 8. We need 8. So 7.72 is too low for the poppy. That's absolutely fine. We will get that sorted. What else have we got on here? Oh, I did get hit with a compliance. I lost about 15 points for straw not being in the alpacas' barns for their straw needs. So I've rectified that. But yeah, that was luckily we caught that before going into the next month, into July. Otherwise, it probably would have been even worse. So we are going to get some straw from. I don't know if we get it from the poppy, but we'll get some from the linseed. But we might have to go and buy some before that's ready to harvest. But we will check this poppy as well. And if it's also low, then we will wait. We'll wait till after the rain. The rain will bring not only mud in the ground, which, by the way, someone suggested just changing the realistic setting to normal. The only reason I would do that is if it rectified the barn. It might be realistic to have a wheelbarrow get stuck in the mud, but not when it's not in rain. That makes no sense, so I don't care for that. Being in the fields, I don't mind waiting. Like, I don't mind waiting to have to harvest or do field work if the ground is wet. But when it's undercover, like we had there trying to get the muck out of the cowshed, that's just silly. That just doesn't make any sense at all. So, don't know about that, but we shall see how it goes. 7.39, so that is too dry. So we will wait. We'll wait for the rain. I'm going to shift the harvester out the way. It does seem like that field might be ready first, but they'll both be ready after the rain. But then we'll have to wait for the moisture to clear up as well. So it might be another late harvest or an August harvest, depending on how things go. But I'm just going to shift this over, which again is not a big problem. But we might actually be into July 1, 2, 3 before the end of this episode. I'll explain why shortly here. I'm just going to let this warm up before we shift it. But I'm just going to move it out of the way because I'm going to but I will, set up a cow pasture. Now, it might take a couple of tries to get it just right, though, because it's a bit of a finicky thing. That I might also... I've also just thought that it does usually require a muck pit outside of the pasture, otherwise you can get dinged on having like red tape and manure for all, and all those combining together can sometimes conflict in funny ways. So for example, if we don't put a muck pit outside of our pasture, we might get hit by red tape saying, oi, you don't have bedding, because as you can see here, we lost 30 points because 15 hours without straw, which I don't know how. Maybe it's for all the waiting. I think it was the waiting for the harvest, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't really matter, honestly. I mean, this mod is cool, but I'm not really seeing how it's adding to anything, to be honest with you. I mean, it is keeping us, I guess, more honest with certain things, but at the same time, it's nothing that I wouldn't be doing normally, like without it. It is more of a hindrance at this point, but not in a oh, it's rubbish kind of way, but in a just not really necessary kind of way. But we might hang on to it for a bit yet. Same with the mud mod, same sort of thing. We'll just hang on to it for the time being, for now. But let's get this shifted over here, just out of the way. Well, might as well just put it straight over here, as long as it's not in the field. Otherwise, if it does rain and then it's in the field, it might not get out of the field. So we'll just keep it as off the field as we can, while still being near to where we need to harvest. Okay, that's good. Right, so as I explained before, I think I would like to have... you know what, so in preparation for doing 3 days per month, I'm going to put us up at 10 times speed. So that will get us to the rain quicker as well. We're not going to harvest. We've got nothing else on. We do have the alfalfa ready to go. as well. But I'm not worried about that because, again, we will be in 3 days per month. So this might be quite beneficial for the series as well, going 3 days per month. Or, well, I guess we'll just see. I don't want to assume anything because I don't know. I don't know. So first thing we'll do is look at the construction of it all. I think what would be quite a good shout to do is to put a fence in first. I think having a fence would give us a good range of where to put the pasture. And again, it might not be the full amount that we need for cows. Right now we have 6 or 7 cows, so I'm not worried about having enough room for 50. Because I think if we have enough room for 30, 35, something like that, then at least we can have them comfortable for now until we need to add another pasture or something like that. We could put 2 in, but I think just 1 here for now is fine. We can use up another area or another field or another space or something later on if we need. But let's start with the fencing. Now, I do tend to go for this one. This is a really nice fence, but I think we'll go with something like this. Oh, not that one. Or is that the one? There was another one that's similar. This one here. Yeah, because then we can... Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's more appropriate to the land as well. It's something different than this. I'm not a huge fan of the alpaca pasture area. And it kind of matches this gate as well here with the metal gate. Because I don't think there's anything else that's like incredibly... See, this is similar to what's there. Oh, no, that's very gaudy, that. What about that? No? This one? No. The Highlands wiring fence might not be a bad shout either, depending on the gate that we have. The wire mesh? No, I don't care for that either. So that's like a garden fence, that. Yeah, that's industrial bloody fencing. This one's not bad, actually. But you know what? I'm just going to go with the first one I saw there. I just think that's fine. We can always change it up. If we really don't like it, we can always change it up. But I do like this fence. Or the gate, rather. But the fence as well. So, let's find our sort of border that we want. So, first thing I would say is we'll put the fence on this side, because I will have the cows come this way, and I will remove this gate. So it's going to become a path through that will allow us to access the field and the pasture on either side. So it'll come in kind of like this, I suppose. Actually, we could kind of sort of put that in very briefly. Might as well continue this path over. Is that the right dirt? Yeah, that's the right one. Okay, good. So yeah, we'll just crack on with that one for now. Just to give ourselves a bit of an idea, if we come in like this... I'm just trying to think of the shape of the field so it's not too weird. Kind of like something like this, I guess, would be good. Just to give ourselves a bit of an indication of where we're going to be splitting the field from the pasture. And then we'll put in exactly where the rest of it goes as well. This is, yeah, kind of a building episode at this point as well. But these are pivotal for the series. So, and this is a big thing. This is huge, actually. This is something I've wanted to do for this series since the beginning of the series. So we're finally doing it, and I'm very excited for it. So we don't need much room, because if we're coming into the field, right, then we just need to come into the field. And then same for the pastures as well. Won't be having any massive vehicles come through here or anything, but just a bit of a nice path in, just like that, so that we can get in, and at least it's a bit of a separating of the field and the pasture area. So I'll just go like that and clean it up. Okay, I think that's good for now. We don't have to do much more than that. Yeah, perfect. So now we'll go to our fence. Nope, this one here. And we'll go, you know what, I know the hedges are there, but I still think we'll put a proper fence all the way along. So we might as well actually start on this side here and go kind of as far over as we can. Yeah, just something like that. Straight on through to basically here, because again, remember, this gate won't be there. And we'll go like this, and then maybe then there we can put the gate. Or should we put the gate straight at the beginning? Yes, maybe. Right, we'll put like that, and then we'll put a gate. Come on now. There we go. I think that's good like that. And then we'll just follow this path through. Just as close as we can along the edge here. Now we'll just go straight on from here. Basically like that. And then, now where is our... Oh, okay, I see. Land is not owned by you. I don't believe you. Oh, I guess I need to believe you. Crikey. Is it that far over, really? Oh, well, that's not on at all. Okay, well, if we go straight on from here... Basically, going as far over as we can. There we go. Okay, well, that gives us a good indicator of where we can go. And then we should probably build this last bit afterwards. Maybe we can go down like that, and then we'll put the pasture in. And then we'll complete that after. Yeah, because if we put the pasture in, it might... If we go like that... Oh, I might have made an error here. I might have made a mistake. Oh, I guess I could put it in like this, because that stuff doesn't have to be on the outside. It's a shame it doesn't go the other way, because if we were to put things in, that's fine. We can just drive through the pasture, I suppose. Alright, no matter. So we'll go in like... Do you want that on the inside? Yes, we do. We'll keep that on the inside of the pasture. Right about there-ish should be good. Okay, yes. So we are going this way now. Okay. So... They did say something about manure collection there or something, right? So it does actually require a manure pit to be added in, or it might cause issues with that mod. There, right there. Just try and maximize the space of it. This is straight down now to basically there, I guess. Oh no, I see what's happened there. Oh dear. Right, let's yes, and then yes, and then oh no, no, no. Remove. Oh, I see what's happened there. Right, okay. So be cautious of that. We have to be careful of where we actually put the thing. So maybe I've made a bit of a mistake by putting... I mean, clearly, obviously, I've destroyed the area. Okay, this is all a learning process. Oh, it's a shame I did that. Right, let's bring that down like that. We had a really nice path in there. It's a shame that that had to happen. That I had to happen. Oh, God. Okay, that's fine. Not as pretty as the path that was there, and I guess that can be re-gravelled. Is that? Yeah, okay. Go on, then. That's mad. It's done that. But that is fine. Now what we need to do is remove part of this fence. Maybe this way would be best to remove, yeah. And then we can go back into cow pasture and turn it round this way, the way that I wanted it initially. And we'll put it on the outside. Or does it have to be on the inside? It's fine. We'll put it right... Put it right there and see. Yeah, that's fine. That should be fine. Okay, so we're going this way to start. So we'll go like here, I guess. There. Right in that corner. Down to here, down to there. You can kind of see there's like a small tuft of grass that appears when you go to place it. Okay. Just want to kind of follow the fence as best I can. We'll go down to here. And then straight across to there. Okay, yes, good. That is good. That is exactly what we wanted. So, now we can go back to fencing. So yeah, it takes a minute to get it sorted, but once you actually get things sort of up and running, it goes quite smoothly. Collides with an object. That might be the pasture itself. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I think that's actually a full pasture now. So I know that those things are there, but we can... Yeah, that's really not a problem. We can easily get that sorted out. We'll put some of that grass back in there. Well, that's not a very thick grass, is it? There we go. That's better. Just all along there is fine, actually. Yeah, it's all right. Sorted. I think it's this gravel. Just get rid of that grass in there. Beauty. Sure. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have our pasture, which I think is fine, we can always change the fencing around and that later, but for now, that is absolutely fine, and we might as well get that done up as grass as well. Okay, never mind. Well, we are getting rid of the crop at least, or the stubble of the crop. Oh my god, there's a plane. There we go. Now, if we can put a small meadowy border there, would be great. Just so it's poking out the side a bit, and then we'll put our gravel back in, or our dirt back in there. Beauty. There we go. I like these building episodes. It's good. It's quite peaceful. I'll be completely honest with you. It is a very peaceful experience because I really quite like this. It just shows the growth of things as well without always being go, go, go. It is nice to have some of this sort of slow, slow, slow at times. There we go. There we go, go, go. Okay, so we could put a fence up on this side actually, or a gate actually as well. Honestly, right there. I'm going to put a gate there as well. That's a perfect, because then we've got a gate on both sides, which to me makes sense. First we'll go in and delete this part. Beauty. Look at that. Okay, so we've got a gate here. We can get that closed. Now, how many cows can we hold in our lovely new pasture? 38. So that's nearly a full barn. We're still quite a ways away from having 50 cows, let alone 38. So that's perfect. It's really, really good. I'm very happy about this. And these will open in. Beautiful. Oh, yes. Okay, so now that we have that set up, oh, right, we should get rid of this gate because we just don't need this gate. It's just unnecessary, really. It's a nice gate. It's a very slow gate, but we don't need it. So let's go ahead and just delete that now. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. What's this pole here doing? Is that part of the hedge? It must be. That's fine. There we go. That makes more sense. We come in here. Now, I don't know if we can get in here with a harvester still or not. Oh dear, I've just thought of that now. Huh. Actually, we can. Sort of. We might be able to just remove part of that hedge if need be. Just trim it down to the pole and then we can get in, no problem. But what I want to do is get the cows in here. We want to get some cows in to see how they like it. So we need to get the pasture mod all enabled. So there's quite a few steps for this. We have to create a path, which is a big part of it. So let's run over to the... Oh, wow, look at all that bloody wool, though. Right, and we also need to check on their straw, because I'm not running into that issue again. Okay, we're still good for that. So here there's no muck heap nearby, which is problematic, only for the fact that it apparently needs one, which is really annoying. But we can put... Actually, we can put one of these ones. Yeah, there we go. Where to put you, though? Yeah, we can just even... Yeah, well, I was going to say it would be better if we could just tuck it in here in the bushes, but that's in the way. This actually will also help with the alpacas, so maybe we could put one of these in. And that might be quite nice. Okay, well, let's do that in time. We'll move the... Yeah, we'll do that later. But that's something we can do, no problem. Hello. Hello, alpacas. You're going to get a show here shortly. You're going to watch the cows do their journey. I'm so excited for it. Okay, so they will come out this gate. So we'll get that open. Hello, cows. Yeah, we'll get your poop sorted as well. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason why this mud should be, like, as muddy. Do you know what I mean? There's no rain coming in or anything, so I don't know. Don't know about that. Anyways, so what we need to do is, I believe it's Control and P. Okay, here we go. So this is the pasture grazing system quick setup. So we have to go through all of this. So before putting the animals on the pasture, you've got to set the period length to at least 3 days per month, which is what I was saying before. So we will. Pick your RLRM food scale, then save the game. The mod reads it from the settings and in the save file, and then resave whenever you change it. So we will go and change that. I think I might have already changed that, to be honest, but we will get that sorted. That's all we really need for now. So step 1 is go to settings, go to here. So we will ensure that food scale, so we'll set that. First we'll change to 3 days. So there we've got 3 days, and then we'll change the food scale to 200. Okay, and might as well stick this back on as well. Now we'll save. Brilliant, that is saved. That will also help with the animals eating a lot more as well, which is a good thing. I know it sounds like not necessarily, but it is a good thing. Okay. This is there's a lot to this mod. We will go through things slowly and surely, but first thing we want to do is to set up our pasture. So we'll take this barn, beef cattle, not registered. Let's register it as a barn. Okay, beef cattle, beautiful. It's got a perfectly appropriate name. Oh, because I've already named it that. How cheeky. Right, okay. Then we'll click on here and register this as a pasture. That we can also rename. We'll just rename it for simplicity's sake to from cow pasture to beef pasture, just in case we get dairy in the future. Anyways, so we've got beef cattle and we've got beef pasture. Actually, we can even change this to beef barn. Make it a bit... Shed, for some reason, the word shed, it goes funny. I don't know if it assumes that it's like a different word that starts with S and has 4 letters, but we'll just go beef barn and beef pasture. That keeps it very, very simple. So now we have to walk a path from here to here. Right, so as you can see, it says record walk path. So we're going to record walk path. So we're choosing from the beef barn. So this is the menu will close. You can walk the route to the pasture. A flashing banner shows while recording when you reach it. So let's go no, because I want to get further inside. I want to go inside the barn. So they start walking from inside, not from outside. So we'll go from here. Now we'll click that again. Record walk path from yes. Okay, let's stop crouching. Okay, we're still crouching. We're walking it, but we're crouching. There we go. Okay, so this is the path they're going to walk. We're going to have them go out here. We'll have them go to the road. We'll walk this way. Take a nice berth this way past the alpacas. And as you can see at the top there, it says recording walk path. right? And it's showing how many points are involved in the actual pass. It's kind of like auto drive, but for walking cows, herding cows, really. So they'll walk this way. We could have them go down to the right there, but we won't. We'll have them go this way directly and keep it nice and easy. We'll take a bit of a wide turn here. So we go in and boom. Now we're in the pasture. We'll go to 144, 5, sure. And go back to this menu, finish path, boom. So now we have it set. And we can actually go into the settings, and I think you can show where they... the walk paths. Draw. Oh, no, that's draw. Hang on. It should show them somewhere. That's fine. It doesn't really matter, but there's a way you can show them, and I think that's what that is. But let's go first to sort of sunrise. When is sunrise? I think it's earlier than that. Let's go 7 to 5. We'll do 7 to 5. That's a really good time. Could even be 7 to 6, really, depending on the time of year. But yeah, we start in March, ends in October, so we'll go 7 to 5, and that should be fine. Skip weather and back. So there's a load of different settings. We're going to keep everything at default for now until we sort of get a grasp of everything, really. Right, that's just a log of everything. This is our map, and now this is the settings for the beef barn, which herdsman grazing we're going to keep off, basically, and there is a lovely little bit of information for every single setting that we set up. But we're going to keep everything fairly straightforward for this one, at least. Herdsman is allowing somebody, paying something, basically, to walk them out. We're not going to do that. We'll do it ourselves. So the feed trough on the pasture is set to... we're going to turn it to off because we don't need it. Default, so as you can see here, it says show and use the pasture's feed trough. We're not going to be doing that because they're just going to graze. When on, the pasture's food pile is visible and you can hand feed supplements. We don't need that. We don't need TMR or anything for them. They're strictly for grazing. Yes, we do have one technically one dairy cow, but it's a bull, so I don't really count it as such. It's going to eat the same as the beef cattle. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. Out of time pasture, we'll keep that. We'll keep everything defaulted as we said it before. Herd mode beef grazing. So there's different settings for different herd modes. In this case, beef grazing. The herd lives on the pasture continuously, optionally supplemented with hand-fed concentrate beef nuts in the pasture. Beef fishing. So they don't have to go back into. They can stay out here till November. They'll fully all the time out here grazing. So the hay that we've put in there is for them in the winter. So that's absolutely fine. Herdsman select here is, we don't need to worry about that. We'll look at all that herdsman stuff later on. We are the herdsman for this time. So the pasture capacity defaults at 38. We can increase it, lower it, anything like that. But as you can see, they have grass 100%. So there's 10 tons of grass in the pasture. It's a full pasture. And their water is full as well. The food trough is off because they are grazing. And the soil quality right now is at 100%. That will decrease as they do more and more in there, so they kind of trample the ground, right, and then the quality goes down, which is why you want to have them set to another pasture, which is why I mentioned having a second one, but we'll worry about that later. So let's go, and well, first we'll go back over there. We'll nip back over there. We'll keep the gates open, and we'll do our first herding of the cows, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. Okay. You ready? You ready, cows? Okay, we'll get out the way. We'll get them ready. We'll go back down here and boom, send out now. The cows are walking. Oh, they're jumping. Leaping for joy. Look how excited. Excited. So exciting. The little ones, they leap and bound. Don't know what quite is going on here. Why is that down like that? There we go. Oh, this is brill. Look at that. That is simply lovely, that is. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I wanted out of this. How amazing is that? Yeah, we'll get the full effect as well. Beautiful. Oh, and now we've got this rain coming. Not sure if we need to worry about that at the moment. I think they'll still be okay in there. We could, I mean, So there was the option to have them sort of not go in to the pasture, but like when it's raining. But I think we'll keep it for now. We'll keep them in there because it's really not that bad, but they might get stuck, you know, as they do. Anyways, there we go. We've got the cows going in. I love that so much. So now that they're out here, the gates should actually close once they're in. Look at that. So now we've got our 6 cows in the pasture, but it's raining. Now, normally they would be out here. They wouldn't be out here in the rain. But since they're full-time beef cattle, I don't know. Maybe we should put a small shed for them or something to be able to go and hide out if they don't want to be in the rain. Now, again, I'm not 100% certain how that works or if it's problematic for the cows. Because if we go back to our menu here, we can see that we did make the setting where they skip grazing in bad weather. The sunshine out transition is skipped on days where the current weather is rain or snow. Cows stay in the barn all day. Right, so it keeps them dry during storms, and it is literally raining at the moment. I don't know how long it's going to rain for. It's going to rain for a couple of hours at least. So I don't know, because yeah, maybe we should put a small shed or something, a small barn of some kind in the field, just for effect. I don't think it'll actually make a difference whatsoever for them, but I think it's still a nice thing. I don't know. We should find a better shed than these. These aren't really, they're not really cow sheds, are they? So maybe they're fine, or maybe we should just send them back because it is raining. I'm not sure what to do about that, to be honest. I don't want to leave them out and then have them struggle. But maybe they're fine. I don't know. What do you reckon? Should we put a small... It's only a couple of hours of rain anyways. Cows have been in worse, I'm sure. But since they are going to be full-time out here, should we build a small shed for them for, I guess, realism purposes? They are doing fine with their grazing, though, so I guess that's fine. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Right, we've got 1 female. We've got 2 females. Oh, pregnant as well. It's expecting. Beautiful, that is. What about the Angus here? Also expecting. Ooh, that's brill. Right, let's go up here. Just a year old, so not yet, but can reproduce. Well done, love. Oh, hello. It's a big fella. Yeah, that's a big bull. Oh, God. Oh, okay, well, he's not pregnant, so that's good. Would hope not. And then this one here. Is this our little... No, I was going to say this can't be our Jersey cow. That's it there. Hello there. You're pregnant as well. Sorry, don't mean to bother. And then this is our... Oh, yeah, I guess the bull had the ring, didn't it? So that's very clear. And this one is pregnant as well. Well done. And then this little fella is our little mystery bull. So again, terrible genetics. But I don't know what to do. I can't get rid of them, right? I mean, eventually I would. I'll have to. But yeah, and there's been so many name suggestions that I haven't had a proper chance to look at them all, to be honest. There's been so many name suggestions. I don't know. I still don't know what to name them. Anyways, the rain is coming down fairly quick. We have changed everything over to 3 days per month. As you can see, it does say July still, so it doesn't say July 1. Now, I've never changed 3 days per month midway through a season, but we're into summer. From my understanding and remembering of it before, the only time that things would change is season to season. Now, actually, I guess we could check. Maybe there is a bit of information to do with that. Set the number to change effect in the next season, so we might still be 1 day per month until autumn. I can't say for certain. I'm not too sure, but nevertheless, I think this is great. This is fantastic. What am I saying? It's very fantastic. So definitely a building episode. Definitely a good one to get things going. We've got a pasture now, and it does show up here as well. So beef pasture, there we go. We've got our productivity is already going through the roof. Total efficiency, everything's doing well. We've got, yeah, three 3 of them are pregnant. 4 of them are pregnant, which is brilliant. And they're doing just fine. Now, the alpacas, have they run out of straw? No, not yet, but that's good. We need to keep an eye on that, because we absolutely will need to buy some more straw before they run out again. But for now, I think this is where we will leave this one. There's a bit of cover here with a tree. Maybe I could put some more foliage in this pasture as well. But I think a little shed might be a good idea. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Especially if you've ever farmed cows in real life. would you bring them in as soon as it rains? Like in this instance, it's raining. Would you just put a little, like a shed in where they can hang out? Or please let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear them. But that is the end of this one today. As I say, it was just a building setting up, and now we have a pasture. How incredible. I love it. I'm super pleased about this. And yes, the 3 days per month will be something to get used to, but it will give us more opportunity to benefit from the moisture as well, like moisture mod, the mud mod, and then of course the grazing mod. So now that we've got our cows herded and grazing, I think it'll be worth the 3 days per month, particularly when it also comes to harvesting. So I think overall beneficial for the series. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. A bit different than the usual ones, as I've said before, but these episodes need to happen. They are pivotal and quite transitional for the series. This is a huge change for the series, massive, and I'm very looking forward to it. So again, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and if you have done, cheeky thumbs up really helps out the channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Until the next one though, please do take care, and bye for now.